The next day, I end up, I usually wake up in some strange place with a kid with an accent playing with my feet.
These are 9 comedy legends who were so funny, Johnny Carson couldn't control his own show. They could reduce this master of television to helpless laughter and turn the episode into television magic. Let's see who these guests are. Number 1, Don Rickles, the master of insults.
Could I get a couple of minutes? No. Just give me a break. I'm so lonely.
Starting in 1963, Don Rickles made 132 appearances on the show, earning his nickname Mr. Warmth by being anything but warm, and he was the only guest who could call Carson a big dummy or a Nebraska yokel and still get invited back.
Sinatra is the boss because, for one reason, not because of the word boss, but because he stimulates excitement, he stimulates our industry, and he makes you nervous.
You like that, don't you? You like to see me nervous.
But one moment in 1976 exposed Carson's capacity for genuine rage. While Carson was absent, Rickles appeared with guest host Bob Newhart and accidentally destroyed a wooden cigarette box during a desk-pounding routine.
Hey, you're not gonna have to hang. There's no way. This is not your line. You take. Come on. Oh, Carson's cigarette box. Oh, my goodness, God. I brought Carson's cigarette box.
And Carson cherished that box because it had traveled with him from the show's New York origins.
Uh-oh.
What the hell happened to this?
Well, as long as you've seen what happened.
You know how long I've had the cigarette box on his desk?
You brought that up from New York Street?
I brought this from New York. What on earth?
It happened last night.
Who?
Don Rickles.
I did not see the
Don
show
Rickles
last
did it last night.
Carson returned and discovered the destruction, then abandoned protocol entirely by grabbing a camera crew and marching to the adjacent studio where Rickles was filming CPO Sharky.
I just started the show. I picked my box up off my desk that I've had for 9 years. My box is broken. They told me you broke it on the show last night.
Well, I really...
You big dummy!
Rickles retorted that he'd replaced the box with an X-ray of Carson's lungs. This was really funny.
To replace this. A wonderful, large, wonderful, beautiful X-ray of your lungs.
But most people remember this as just as a playful revenge. But I disagree because Carson's willingness to disrupt a separate production revealed how deeply Rickles could provoke him beyond the scripted parameters of late-night television.
Down. Oh, this is Frank Johnny's box. Oh. When he dies, I'm going to put him in this.
Number 2, Buddy Hackett, the Storyteller.
That reminds me, remember that routine I used to do?
Which one?
Well, you're going to say, don't do it, and they're going to say, do it.
No, come on. Don't you?
I won't get you in trouble. You've been on this job 32 years,
Not
right?
quite, no.
Why do you want to? You're not having any fun. Let me send you out into the world.
No.
Buddy Hackett told stories so prolonged that Carson became a bystander in his own studio, performing 10 to 15-minute theatrical pieces with multiple character voices instead of quick setups. His routines included the duck joke, the dog story, and the Chinese waiter bit.
Hunting for ducks. Now, this guy hits a duck and it falls and hits a barn and goes into a guy's yard. And he goes into the yard and he's trying to get this duck. And this farmer come out. He says, what are you doing in my yard? He said, I come to get the duck. He said, that's my duck. It's not your duck. This is my yard. That duck fell, hit my barn.
On August 13th, 1970, Hackett appeared with Dr. Paul R. Ehrlich, author of The Population, creating absurd contrast as Ehrlich warned about ecological collapse, while Hackett performed blue comedy that pushed NBC's standards and practices to their breaking point.
Dr. Kempner, the German doctor, who doesn't know yet that I'm Jewish. Oh, no. I said to him, well, it's too bad we lost the and he treats me like an equal. Meanwhile, I have wired his house, but the day I hit my weight, I blow it up.
The legendary moment happened during a commercial break when Hackett told the Aristocrats joke, a routine known for extreme profanity, timing the punchline so it landed exactly as the show returned to broadcast. The audience watching from home witnessed the studio in inexplicable, hysterical collapse with no context. I used to believe this was apocryphal until multiple crew members confirmed it happened at least once. Number 3, Dean Martin.
I got so much money, it's disgusting. What good is it? $800 for an apple. Boy, you ought to see this apple.
See, I didn't put it on the apple. I laid back. We'll be right back after this.
Dean Martin treated Carson's set like a personal lounge, and in December 1969, he appeared with Bob Hope and George Gobel. During the segment, Martin flicked cigarette ash directly into Gobel's drink.
I think I haven't checked the paper.
While Carson watched in frozen amusement, prompting Carson's famous question of, exactly what time did I lose control of this show?
Oh, yeah, I was...
What commercial? Were you shoot the commercial today?
Yeah, and you don't believe that.
Whatever you say. Exactly what time did I lose control of the show?
Dean Martin has been on the show multiple times, and every time his drunk jokes broke Johnny into laughter.
You're going to make a swell evangelist. I think people ought to follow you. You're the leader.
Oh, I'm going to heal more sober people. Yeah, I feel sorry for you people that don't drink.
Why's that?
Well, when you wake up in the morning, that's as good as you're going to feel all day.
During the August 1978 episode, Johnny Carson sips Dean Martin's drink, and the scenario is absolutely hilarious to watch.
You don't drink that much, do you?
What do you mean?
It's a prop more than anything. You come on.
This ain't no props.
I'll tell you.
You ain't gonna...
Number 4, Jonathan Winters.
I said, come on, kitty, 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 kitty. Come on, Tiger. That's
Tiger.
his name, Tiger. Come on, Tiger, come on, Tiger. And Tiger just like this, you know. And I looked down at his little paws, and he was in quite hard in the glue.
Jonathan Winters constructed entire alternate realities through voice and mime, and Carson's recurring character, Aunt Blabby,
Oh, well. You bet your preparation needs to do. Thank you.
was directly derivative of Winters' Maud Frickert.
Didn't I remember you? Didn't Maud Frickert used to read Christmas poems? Or
Well, yes, Maud Frickert did a little thing. I don't have any of the drawings, but I did a routine with the old lady, and I had the gray hair, you know, and the bun in the back, and the long dress and little brooch. And
An admission of influence Carson rarely made public. Winters appeared with Robin Williams on September 19, 1991, dressed in a general's uniform and discussing his anxiety over his pets falling during earthquakes, finding humor in the abstract and neurotic.
well, I worry about my pets because they fall down. They're old.
Yeah. Oh.
And yeah, they fall over. And when you get a major shake, the animals, especially the animal, is stiff.
Their legs are locked or something? Or? Well, that's
I have a stiff dog and a stiff cat, and they fall over, you know.
The combination created a comedic perfect storm that reduced Carson to laughter, leaving him completely unable to continue the interview.
She's very active.
But the romance is still there.
But you've got to stay up all night, you know, to keep her active. And a lot of things she say, you know, I come at her and play these ridiculous games. I'm sure he plays the same thing.
Number 5, Tim Conway, the master of the slow burn.
What is the problem? How did you get down here? Wait a minute. This is not going to work. Oh, okay.
Tim Conway brought a specific philosophy to Carson's stage centered on the slow burn designed to cause corpsing, which means breaking character with laughter. And his first appearance was September 15th, 1977.
We have an anniversary show coming up. We're starting our 16th year. You have never been on this show.
That's true.
And I know we've asked you before.
Well, you know, I didn't know you did this. You know,
Conway's genius was deception because he followed the script exactly during dress rehearsals, giving production staff and Carson false security before abandoning everything during broadcast.
You have made a movie, and you wrote one, and you...
yeah, down in Tijuana called Peggy and Her Pony, which was
No.
Oh, the one for Disney. Disney.
Not the training film.
No, not the training.
Not the training film, no, I said.
For,
Not
yeah.
how to take care of your N1 we've seen. No.
His recurring character, preacher Raleigh D. Tucker, would force Carson into defensive laughter, and Conway would patiently wait for Carson to recover before delivering a subtle facial expression that triggered relapse.
My dear friends, I met a man many years ago. His name was Ed McMahon.
The Elephant Story, famous for breaking the Carol Burnett show cast in 1977.
This elephant had this little dwarf trainer, and she used to put a little ballerina skirt on that elephant. I'd go around the circle and go, like that. That's why I thought it was so laughable at the time.
Demonstrated his mastery of pacing by building stories so gradually that everyone was already in tears from anticipation alone by the time the punchline arrived. Number 6, Steve Martin, the wild and crazy guy.
Well, good evening, poodles and collies. You know, Bowser and Fido was walking down the street one day, and Bowser spotted this big dish full of dog food. Well, he went over and took a big bite of it, leaned over to Fido and said, "This stuff isn't fit for a human." Oh, I got a million of them.
Steve Martin appeared approximately 40 times and guest hosted between 18 and 31 times over his relationship with the show. On February 15th, 1973, his dogs and card tricks routine established his meta-comedic approach.
Do you like mind reading?
Yeah, well, everybody, stop.
Okay, take a look at the card, and I'll shuffle it. And on the count of 3, I want you to name your card out loud. Your card will fly from the deck, circle around the room.
14 of spades.
That is the dirtiest trick I've ever had.
And by September 26, 1980, his wild and crazy guy character would order dinner from a waiter mid-interview, hijacking the show's format entirely.
So hungry after a monologue.
Well, you work hard.
Yeah, plus that's dinner. Can I have a menu, please? Thank you.
The pinnacle came May 6, 1992, just weeks before Carson's retirement, with The Great Flydini, a routine where Martin played a silent magician producing impossible items like a ringing telephone, flowers, and a glass of wine from his trouser fly. Carson, a former amateur magician, had personally requested this routine as a farewell gift. Number 7, Robin Williams.
Most of those evangelists are very conscious of how the hair looks, and they got great suits and great ties and wonderful big carnations.
Big roses right here. I could not save this flower, but I will save ye.
Robin Williams' October 14th, 1981 debut redefined guest volatility when he transitioned through 6 characters in the first 75 seconds, including severe dyslexia, trick-or-treating for Trick or Trout.
So I suffer from severe dyslexia, too. I was the only child in my block on Halloween to go trick or trout. Here we go. Oh, look, here comes that young Williams boy again. Better get some fish.
Williams grabbed Carson's coffee mug while making a joke about sores and herpes, and that was a very funny moment.
You're a nice man. You won't hurt me. No. Hold on, just one sec. Certainly. Okay, thank you. Don't be afraid. It's not. The sores went away.
Simplex 2, is it? Or one or two?
A real man can stand up to herpes.
Williams' appearances sometimes required Carson to abandon his desk entirely because he couldn't handle Williams' energy.
Hey, Dan, do you want to be president? Yeah. 5 minutes to Murphy Brown? Yeah. Anything. He's the greatest insurance in the world. Just when someone's going, I'm going to get that bad man, Georgia. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I pop him, he becomes... Oh, man.
During their final 1992 interview, Carson's closing words to Williams were whispered expressions of genuine affection, and Carson admired Williams because he embodied the casual grace and spontaneity that Carson, a master of precision, could never fully replicate.
Gratitude to Rodney Williams for making this a very special night. Thank you, my friend.
Number 8, Rodney Dangerfield.
I got no respect the day I was born.
Really?
No respect. The doctor picked me up and smacked me. I found out the nurse, she got a few in too. He's a lonely kid too, Johnny. Oh,
Yeah,
not
lonely, huh?
Yeah. Even in the park, I had no friends.
Really?
I remember the seesaw. I had to keep running from one end to the other. I grew up, I was lonely too, and I grew up.
Yeah.
I couldn't get dates with girls.
Girls didn't?
No, with girls, they go for a guy with looks. Everything is looks, you know?
Rodney Dangerfield's no-respect persona was built on rapid-fire one-liners that left no intervention space. And before entering show business in his 40s, Dangerfield had been an aluminum siding salesman in New Jersey, a background that informed his archetypal loser status.
My old man, he didn't help either. Kept taking me to the zoo. He said he was hoping my real parents would claim me. It's the same thing today. I don't get no respect from anyone.
His physical appearance of a black suit, narrow tie, and constant nervous neck-tugging created a sense of imminent catastrophic failure Carson found irresistible.
I drink, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. The next day, I end up, I usually wake up in some strange place with a kid with an accent playing with my feet.
During a 1974 appearance, Dangerfield was so relentless that fellow guest Dom DeLuise literally rolled on the floor laughing, and Carson's role was reduced to holding his head in his hands while waiting for the barrage to end so he could cut to commercial.
I had it tough for years, Johnny.
Tough years, huh?
Everybody has it tough, I guess.
I
Everybody has problems. I met a guy last week with a problem.
Oh.
Oh, boy, this guy told me he had an affair with a girl 3 months ago. The guy's going nuts. He didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
He told me what happened was the rabbit die. It just stays in critical condition, you know?
Number 9, Jim Fowler and His Animals.
They like that.
I pick him right here?
Yeah, just pick him up there and put him right back there. That's all you have to do. He can't get back there. In fact, he doesn't have any mandible for eating or biting.
Animal expert Jim Fowler provided pure physical unpredictability that no script could account for.
Oh, that's right. Wait a minute. Here. Take the stick. Here. That's all right. Wait a
On September 21st, 1978, Fowler brought a massive beetle he assured Carson couldn't fly, and moments later, it took flight, causing Carson to run for cover.
I don't think you do, but this...
What's he doing? You didn't tell me he could fly.
I didn't know he could fly.
A bat once escaped and flew toward the ceiling, prompting Carson to duck behind his desk.
The fruit with their sight and also a sense of smell.
The most iconic moment was September 7th, 1989, when a 200-pound python was held by 4 to 5 men, including Jim Fowler, and Carson had to measure the length of that snake.
This is Joe Wazalewski and John Loris down at the tail. All right.
Wait a second.
Okay, I don't want to. That's it.
Stripping away all of Carson's control because that python was so heavy that it was totally unmanageable, and no preparation could stop a beetle from flying or a python from causing chaos. Between October 1st, 1962 and May 22nd, 1992, Johnny Carson hosted 6,714 episodes of The Tonight Show across exactly 29 years, 7 months, and 21 days of broadcast dominance that ended with 50 million viewers watching his finale. After studying Carson's archive for years, I've noticed something the consensus gets wrong about his loss of control moments with certain guests. And the truth is that Carson's rigidity created the comedic tension on purpose. His monologues followed a mathematical formula of 16 to 22 topical jokes with a maximum of 3 per subject. And producer Fred DeCordova ran the studio like clockwork. When these guests shattered that precision, Carson had engineered it. Most of these legends have now passed, with Don Rickles in 2017, Buddy Hackett in 2003, Dean Martin in 1995, Jonathan Winters in 2013, Tim Conway in 2019, Robin Williams in 2014, Rodney Dangerfield in 2004, and Jim Fowler in 2019. Only Steve Martin remains active in comedy as of 2026. Their appearances remain the most watched clips in the Carson Entertainment Group archive, because the moments when Carson lost control were when audiences felt most connected to him. Carson's cool host persona was built on restraint, and unlike contemporaries who performed artificial laughter, Carson would only laugh when genuinely amused and often cut short monotonous segments with abrupt commercial transitions. This made the moments when these guests forced him out of his chair or into hysterical collapse all the more significant. Johnny Carson's inability to handle these 9 legends wasn't a flaw, but the secret to his 29-year dominance and his willingness to lose control within a framework of absolute precision defined why he remained the king of late night until the final broadcast attracted 50 million witnesses to his farewell.